There are a number of excellent AI tools already, and with rapid pace of new and improved AI tools, who knows what will be available this time next year. There are lots of extraordinary AI tools that can help us write, edit or plan anything we can imagine, even the source code for microcontrollers. Search engines are becoming more efficient and they can modify their results based on follow-up questions or instructions. To figure out how well these work, I think it's best to actually try them out. In this video I will take my latest PCB, an Arduino Nano based tic-tac-toe game with 3x3 grid of NeoPixels, and try to make it work with AI generated source code without any manually written code. These PCBs came from PCBWay.com, who are the sponsor of this video. PCBWay.com offers basic PCBs starting from just $5 for 10 pieces of 100 by 100 mm PCBs. Here are samples of some, but not all of the different color options available. If your project requires more advanced PCBs, 3D printed parts or CNC milled parts, don't worry, you can order them from PCBWay.com as well. For all your prototyping and low volume production needs, go check out PCBWay.com for up-to-date information on their offering and pricing. This PCB has place for Arduino Nano and 9 NeoPixels with 100 nanofarad capacitors for each of them. There is also a series resistor in the data line. NeoPixels get power from Arduino's 5V pin. Current consumption of RGB LEDs at full brightness can be quite high, but I'm sure I will be okay with this. I'm using the new AI chat feature in Microsoft Bing. First time in years I'm willingly using Bing and actually liking it. Before I received the PCBs, I tried the Bing AI chat and requested a sketch that plays tic-tac-toe on 3x3 grid of NeoPixels and asks players' input through serial port. And I got a complete looking sketch. Now I'm trying the same thing with the rewritten request and AI starts to write some code for me, but unfortunately it stops and hides the reply asking to change the topic. With some different input, I get the partial code and it just stops randomly, as if that was the end of the sketch. I live in Europe and this seems to work better during morning or early afternoon, while it's still night time in USA. In the evening, it's almost impossible to get 100% complete code as an answer. It seems like the load on the servers is affecting how complete the long answers are. If I try requesting something simpler, I will get an answer. For example, here I request a code for C8051F350 that reads the ADC and converts the value to volts. Lucky for me, I did copy the complete sketch the AI generated previously. I may not be able to ask AI to modify it by adding or fixing anything, but at least I can actually test whether it works as I planned. On the serial terminal window, Arduino requests row and column, and after typing them, selected LED will light up and the computer or the Arduino will also place its own mark with different color LED. The grid will light up when the game is over. The basic idea seems to be there. It is a basic tic-tac-toe game played on the grid of NeoPixels like I requested. I don't have the original chat recorded, so I can't check what sources the AI used for this code. If it finds the answer that is perfect match for the request, it can give that as an answer. But if none of the search results are perfect, AI will divide request into smaller parts that it can figure out and then combine the results of sub-request answers into one complete answer. So while traditional search engine can find source code for our tic-tac-toe project from GitHub, Stack Overflow, Instructables and so on, we have to manually go to the pages and find the codes or parts of the code that are actually suitable for our project. Then we need to combine those snippets from different sites into properly formatted sketch. These AI chatbots can do all that for us automatically, and they actually understand the code at least to some degree, allowing us to request modifications. Like with any AI tool, source code generation isn't replacing all the software development of our projects. I think these generated source codes as perfect example codes. Example codes tailored to help with our specific problem instead of generic example codes that come with IDEs or libraries. I encourage you to learn about AI tools. Bing AI Chat is a good starting point. They are currently allowing 20 messages per chat, up to 200 messages per day. The code generation is great for small snippets, but hit and miss for anything larger. At least I tried with partial success. See you next video. Thanks. Bye.